What's up, guys? It's Dan from Coin Bureau Trading. Today we're going to take a look at why the altcoin rally is back on track and why altcoin season is just around the corner. If this is the kind of content that you enjoy, then be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ping that notification bell. Before we get started, do keep in mind that nothing in this video is financial advice. It's just my personal analysis of the crypto market. Your analysis could be different, and if it is, that's awesome, because the more difference of opinion that we have, the better traders and the better investors we're all going to become. So let's kind of start off where we left off last week, guys, specifically on Thursday. You guys might remember that there was quite a bit of long liquidations that had everyone panicking, and I was basically trying to come out and say, look, like these long liquidations probably aren't going to last for very long, and eventually we're going to get a continuation higher, and lo and behold, that's exactly what's happened over the last few days. And again, just for those of you who are unfamiliar, in this altcoin rally stage, which we're currently in, this is going to be dominated mostly by large caps. So if you're holding like mid caps and small caps, wondering where's the rally, and like even here, you can see that others has recovered, and you might be thinking, oh, like, well, I'm still down 5% or 10% or something that you recently bought. Well, yes, like you guys might remember that on the way up this rally, it started with Ethereum, then it went into Solana, and then we saw it kind of like work its way down the list, so to speak. So same thing in this recovery right now, the focus is on Ethereum, which is literally at like I think a high that it hasn't seen in like 8 months or 9 months. And of course, next up will be Solana, and then after that, it'll work its way down the list. So do be patient. I do think that by the end of this month, this altcoin rally is going to be looking really good. Again, it looks like it's perfectly on track here, and going later this month or early next month, that's when we should start to see more and more small cap, mid cap outperformance, and the altcoin season again coming sometime in August and September. And yes, that is enough time for altcoins to rally. You can refer to my video about that if you're having any doubts. And yes, I do expect there to be a pretty substantial pullback sometime in mid-August, but we'll have to take things one step at a time. Maybe that pullback will be similar to what we saw here last week, which is basically just like another liquidation flush before another continuation higher, which would be ideal. Anyways, if we look at the total crypto market cap, guys, we can see the exact same thing here. It looks like the total crypto market cap is about to continue breaking higher. And when you combine this with the fact that Bitcoin dominance is literally collapsing, like we're in the process of painting a bear flag here on the weekly, if that bear flag plays out, which looks really likely at the time of shooting, then of course that suggests that the gain in the total crypto market cap is going to come primarily from altcoins, which is again consistent with what we see here on the others chart. So in sum, basically the altcoin rally looks like it's back on track exactly as expected, and it looks like altcoin season is still ready to start sometime in early August. And again, just do keep in mind that there could be a pullback in mid-August, and when I mean pullback, I mean like a pretty sizable move, like a drop, like 20-30% drop potentially. But again, who knows, maybe it'll just be another run-of-the-mill dip like we saw last week, which of course had many people panicking, but you know, I hope that you're not panicking as much anymore. Anyways, if you are enjoying the video so far, guys, do take a second to check out the Coin Bureau deals page, specifically our Bybit deal here. We have up to $60,000 in rewards. If you can't use the Bybit exchange for whatever reason, then do check out the other deals we have on the deals page. We have deals on other exchanges that are available to US users, available to users who might have trouble accessing Binance or other kind of like these offshore exchanges. Let's say we have a Better Traders deal here with Aaron. We have like deals on crypto wallets and a whole bunch of stuff that will help you in like trading crypto, storing crypto, taxes, like everything under the sun. So do check that out. When you use those links, it helps us out a lot, helps you out, and it helps out our partners as well. So anyways, guys, moving on now to Ethereum. So exactly as I was saying last week, you know, like we kind of needed to see a little bit of a chop and pullback so that we could reset this RSI, reset this momentum to allow Ethereum to continue melting up higher. And that's exactly what we've seen. And basically since last Thursday, you can see that Ethereum is actually higher than what it was. And if we zoom out, you guys will see that the last time that Ethereum was at these levels was back in December. So literally, well, basically like 8 months ago almost now. And it looks like Ethereum is going to continue breaking out here. And based on this kind of bull flag measurement, you know, we have a starting point of around 3,000. We have, let's say, resistance around, or like the top of the flagpole around 3,800. And now that we've seen a breakout, you basically just take the difference between these two levels, which is $800, and you add it to the top of the pole, which in this case is 3,800. And that would give us a Ethereum price of around $4,600 that could potentially be hit this week. Again, I wouldn't necessarily say that's my base case, but it does look like that's a target that's coming in the next couple of weeks for sure. And of course, that's going to help a lot of altcoins rally as well, because people forget that a lot of altcoins with economic value, they exist on Ethereum and they trade against ETH. So whenever ETH pumps, then a lot of altcoins on Ethereum will also pump as a result. Similar idea here with Solana. It's looking absolutely fantastic. Like I honestly love this chart. Like you can even visualize, guys, like there's like a slow like parabolic move here forming with Solana. It's like been holding this parabolic curve ever since the middle of June. And exactly as I was mentioning, guys, like you could see the RSI was getting super overbought on Sol. So we needed to see a little bit of a pullback and a reset. And that's exactly what we've gotten. And now Solana is, you know, it's again, close to $200. It'll probably be at $200 by the time you see this video, and yet the RSI is down at 65, which means that it could easily pump up, to around $220, which I think is logical as a short-term target. And of course, same idea with Ethereum. When Solana pumps, then a lot of altcoins on Solana will pump as well, because again, aside from Ethereum, a lot of altcoins with economic value exist on Solana, and they trade against Solana. So whenever Solana pumps, so do they. And at this stage, I'm sure you guys are wondering. I actually saw many comments. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, like Aptos, like it's doing horrible and it's never going to pump." Well, to be honest, like last week's close was a little bit on the bear side, but to be honest, like Aptos still looks awesome. Like on the weekly here, again, when I use the Bollinger Bands, that kind of really puts things into perspective. Like if we can see that the rest of the crypto market is going to go up, like others is going to go up, the total crypto market cap is going to go up, Bitcoin dominance is falling, Ethereum looks like it's going to rally. I mean, it is literally rallying now. Solana looks like it's about to follow Ethereum, just like it was during the initial leg, before the dip. Then of course it's only a matter of time before these other altcoins follow suit. Again, like Aptos is further down that list, so you have to be a little bit patient here. And again, just to be clear, guys, like I'm not sponsored by Aptos, I'm not paid by Aptos. My Aptos position in my portfolio, I think, is literally like 2% or 3% of my portfolio. The reason why I keep talking about Aptos is because it looks, I honestly think it looks fantastic. Like these types of charts where you've just seen chop for the last couple of years, these are my favorite charts. And you know why? Because look at what we see when we look at XRP. Again, we're looking at Aptos here on the weekly. Look at XRP here on the weekly. Look how it chopped literally for 2 years in a range. And then when it broke out of that range, it literally went up 6x in like 3 weeks. Okay, I'm not saying the exact same thing is going to happen to Aptos, but I could see something similar along those lines where you had chop, 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 and then eventually it's going to rally up to the upper level of this range, which would be a 4x, and then it's going to get a breakout above that, and it's going to explode higher in a similar move to XRP. Again, not identical, not necessarily in terms of percentage terms. Is it going to be like a whole 10x? I mean, I think it could be a 10x. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you disagree. But again, this kind of like chopping in a range, this consolidation, this multi-year consolidation, especially when we're at the bottom of that range and everything else is starting to rally, it's only a matter of time. And again, Aptos is not the only crypto that falls into this category. It's just the easiest example, like out of the large caps, it's like the easiest example of something that, in my opinion, has potential to basically, rally up to the upper level of this range and then break out. Again, not paid by Aptos, not shilling Aptos. It's literally like 2 or 3% of my portfolio. Is just that the chart looks fantastic and it reminds me exactly of what we saw with XRP before it went parabolic. When exactly is that move going to come? I don't know, but with the Bollinger Bands squeezing like they are, it suggests that it's only a matter of time. And not only that, guys, but seriously, go and check out your favorite altcoin. If the altcoin you've been watching has a similar price action to this, throw on the Bollinger Bands, especially on longer term time frames like the weekly, and just check and see, okay, is the price like around the Bollinger Band moving average? Is it ideally it's above it, but so long as it's around that level and it's squeezing really hard, that tells you that a big move is imminent, like a massive, it's either going to be to the upside and to the downside. And again, if everything else is rallying, then chances are that the move is going to be to the upside, right? And again, so I guess a little bit of hopium for anyone who's holding. And sorry, like I mean, it's crazy. Like, I mean, I don't want to say I'm sorry because it's not my fault, but it's just crazy that, like, I was mentioning Aptos, I guess, last week. Sounds like a lot of people aped in, like, right when it was at $5.5. Then, of course, there was a nasty liquidation, like we saw late last week, and everyone is saying, like, you should be ashamed, and it's 20% down. And it's like, well, look, man, like, you shouldn't be trading with such excessive leverage. And again, you have to be patient and remember that it takes time for that rotation. It goes from Ethereum, then to Solana, then it works its way down the list. And Aptos is somewhere in the middle of that list. It's not near the top, but eventually I think it will get its turn the same way that XRP did. Yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy, guys. And again, Aptos is not the only altcoin in this position. If you have altcoins that you really believe in, like, check to see if the charts look like this. I almost guarantee you that there's going to be a few that look identical to this, like Helium, Matus, other like altcoins that I also believe in, that I also hold. Literally just go through your portfolio, slap on the Bollinger Bands, look on the weekly time frame. You're going to see the exact same thing, and then just try and identify again that lower range, upper range. See, is it possible that we can see rally to that upper range in a breakout? Unless you're holding total trash, I think the answer is yes, as I mentioned in the video on Saturday. Anyways, guys, if you did make it this far and you did find that information helpful, then be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ping that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one.